Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Saturday Night Main Event Review. We talk about the show. We saw the return of the American Bear, Cody Rhodes. We'll get that coming up on the Pro Wrestling Show. Cody Rhodes helping out main event Jay Uso. Show. There you go, Cody. Helping out main event Jay Uso. We'll get to that coming up. Cody Rhodes played a huge part tonight. We'll get to that coming up as well as a lot of other stuff going down, including on Wrestling Hot Topics. We'll talk about this. Saturday Night Main Event next appearance will be in Atlanta in conjunction with Evolution. We'll get to that coming up as we get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dink here. Glad you enjoying the Pro Wrestling Show. Can you turn the noise a little bit down, please? There you go. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Right here. Pro Wrestling Show. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's get things crack-a-lacking right now with this. Damian Priest kicks off the show. And then coming out there, his upcoming match. Damian will wrestle in that 15-foot solid steel cage we told you about coming up a little bit later on in the show. Damian Priest kicked off Saturday Night Main Event, and he will be wrestling his longtime nemesis, Drew McIntyre, inside of a 15-foot solid steel cage. But we get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show with the review as we start with a tag team match. The former alliance of Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker team against CM Punk and Sami Zayn. How was Breaker and Rollins going to get along? We was going to find out. Indeed, Breaker and Rollins kicked off the show, walking in together with Seth's music, with Paul Heyman flanked by. You can tell right here, you tell Seth Rollins is inside the head of Braun Breaker. Throughout the whole entire match, Braun Breaker looked at dominant. He did impressive feat in that match with Seth Rollins leading and guiding him. CM Punk as well. But the difference maker in that match came at the end when Punk was trying to go out and capitalize until Bronson Reed made his return back. Big Bronson Reed. We haven't seen Bronson Reed in quite some time. Bronson Reed appeared, and Bronson Reed helped pay dividends for Rollins and Breaker. Paul Heyman may have made some calls, and Paul Heyman made indeed a business call to bring Bronson Reed into the fold. Bronson Reed now part of this new dangerous alliance that many people are pointing of the modern era. So we will see how this will play out throughout the whole entire match and how all this will come around to it. We'll see. But Paul Heyman aligned himself with Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and the new member Bronson Reed. What is this deadly alliance going to do? As you can see right here, the handshake one more time between Breaker and Reed. They're going to be two unstoppable juggernauts, two unstoppable forces in years to come if they play their cards right. We could see that being the case. We'll see. Speaking of that, we move on to the next match of the night. The next match of the night was for the Women's U.S. Championship, as Zelina Vega defends her championship in her first title defense against Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, the champion, who was the first U.S. Women's Champion. She can add that to her resume, along with handsome Harley Race. We told you last night on SmackDown, Zelina Vega getting the win over the Secret She Service, and how they was pointing out the secret she service. This was going to lead to a match between them, as we saw that Chelsea was a little bit perturbed and upset, as well as Chelsea informed Selena that she was going to defend the championship. Well, we get to the championship match, and the championship match was indeed that throughout the whole entire night. We can show pictures right here. Selena Vega getting herself together. Selena Vega wants to be a proud U.S. Women's Champion. She's already made her strides known as being a proud U.S. Women's Champion. She won her match by defeating Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green a little bit unsettling on what went down. Chelsea Green a little bit upset. She was bloody as well. But Chelsea Green really took some blood tonight on NBC, as Selena Vega retains her U.S. Women's Championship. Congratulations to Selena Vega. She's making the wrestling world real proud. She's making me even proud. She defended her Women's U.S. Championship and made Chelsea Green a little bit stunned that she that she can go toe to toe with Chelsea and make sure that Chelsea does not leave with the U.S. Women's Championship. So Selena Vega making sure that she puts her stamp of approval by doing what she need to do tonight on Saturday Night Main Event, retaining her U.S. Women's Championship indeed. So congratulations to Selena. We have to wait and see what's next for Chelsea Green, and what Chelsea Green is going to be going through next time. We'll see. Another match that everybody was talking about, we was talking about as well, that match that everybody wanted to see stuff, but we came to see it as well. John Cena went against R-Truth. There was a match of respect between Cena and R-Truth. Cena and R-Truth, both men put in effort tonight. R-Truth said the other day, yesterday, that he wants to beat some respect out of John Cena. And ever since John Cena became world champion for the record set 17 times, John Cena hasn't been himself. John Cena has been somebody that we don't know, and R-Truth was trying to get that out of him. Even R-Truth even posted right here earlier today. Truth right here, posted right here in vintage John Cena garb, that he was gonna see if Cena can get back to himself again. Well, R-Truth would had to do something to make sure that was gonna go down. But you can tell right here, R-Truth right here getting himself together. R-Truth was trying to bring back the old John Cena. Was that gonna work? We was gonna find out and see. R-Truth was gonna bring that out in John Cena, indeed. But this match right here, we already seen this match before with Cena and R-Truth, but this time Cena is a heel and R-Truth is a babyface. R-Truth was trying to get Cena to get back to what he used to be. John Cena found a way. John Cena hit the AA on R-Truth to get the win. John Cena even took a lot from the crowd. They even did a package earlier before the match to tell people that John Cena is no one to be played with, and John Cena making it seem like he wants to he's doing it by himself. He doesn't need nobody. He doesn't want nobody help. He said he did it for himself, and John Cena made it clear tonight, defeating R-Truth as I had predicted. Well, speaking of Cena met his counterpart, his world champion Jey Uso. These two men hadn't seen each other since the Royal Rumble, when they were the final two men in the Royal Rumble match of this year in February, when Cena thought he had the match in the bag and thought he was gonna win the Royal Rumble, until the main man Jey Uso took that shocking surprise and won the Royal Rumble match. And both men now won their respective world championships at WrestleMania in two high-profile matches. Jey Uso won it from Gunther, and Cena won it from Cody Rhodes. We'll get to Cody a little bit later. We told you the tease and stuff. But Cena told Jey Uso, you need to watch your back, because I'm going to be watching closely And we know what I mean. I thought it was going to be leading up to a match at Crown Jewel down the road for them whenever, but I guess not for right now. We could probably see Crown Jewel a little bit earlier than expected. But Manny and Jey Uso, the two world champions, the two active world champions, the WWE champion and the world champion in the same building at the same time, interacting with each other. What an interaction that was between Manny and Jey Uso and John Cena, who was in the match tonight on Saturday Night Main Event, to give his take on what he's gonna do and what he's gonna bring as well for Cena retaining the WWE Championship. Well, we get to the next match of the night. The next match of the night was contested. It was contested inside a 15-foot solid steel cage between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. These two men battled it out. These two men kind of hate each other's guts. They was beating the holy tar fella out of each other last night on SmackDown when they was trying to, when officials had to pull them apart. And you can tell right here, both officials trying to get them apart, knowing that this match right here could be the difference and stuff on how everything's going to go between it, and to set the tone for the solid steel cage match between them. We was going to see how that was going to play out eventually. But both men tried to have that, and they had their match tonight inside that steel cage. And the steel cage was nothing more than a deadly steel cage. But Drew McIntyre made countless mistakes. He could have ended the match, but he didn't. But Damian Priest found a way by hitting the Cheteto on Drew McIntyre. Damian Priest walked out on his own, leaving Drew McIntyre helpless and laid out in the ring. McIntyre walked out and won his match, thus ending their feud inside of a 15-foot solid steel cage. Jesse Ventura was talking about why Damian didn't go over the top rope, over the cage. Damian was not going to do that. Damian is way too big to go over a steel cage. Him and Drew, you know, that would be nice for theatrics, but when you look at it like that, it's a different story indeed. But Damian Priest won his match tonight over Drew McIntyre as I had predicted. So we got now that when I had predicted the match earlier tonight, and Braun Breaker win their match, their tag team match, which they did. They did tonight. As won his match tonight, and Selena won her match tonight as well. So a lot of and John Cena won his match tonight. A lot of stuff that was really predictable to know from the start and stuff. Tonight. Well, right here, the main event of the evening was for the World's Heavyweight Championship as Jey Uso defended the world title against Logan Paul, the YouTuber. Can Logan Paul become the first man to win the World Heavyweight Championship and as a YouTuber and be the man that done? This was the ultimate match, the ultimate prize for Logan Paul. Logan Paul he won this match. Could Logan Paul, we see right here, win World Heavyweight Championship? If we can show it right here, Logan Paul winning the coveted world title from Jey Uso. That was time to tell. But Jey Uso really did try to put all the stakes was out, and it was that. During the whole time match, it was both controlled by Logan at first, but Jey Uso managed to find a comeback. He did, and he did tonight, and tried to find that comeback, and he reveled in it, in that comeback as well. Well, as you can see right here, Main Jey Uso had the match won until John Cena came out of nowhere. John Cena, WWE champion, came out of nowhere and attacked main event Jey Uso, stopped the match. And main event Jey Uso didn't see that coming until the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, came out there. Cody Rhodes came out there to attack John Cena and give John Cena some haymakers with punches and stuff. Jey Uso was reeling. You can tell Logan Paul was reeling too, but Logan Paul was reeling a little bit. But like we said, this was the match right here that we saw. And Cody Rhodes is back. Cody Rhodes getting the upper hand right here. You can show Cody right quick. No, this is Selena Vega. But Cody Rhodes getting the upper hand right here with the crossroads onto John Cena. Cody Rhodes fighting back and had a comeback and had fight comeback. Indeed, Cody Rhodes hit the crossroads. That led to Logan. That led to Jey Uso using the splash on Logan Paul to get the 1-2-3 and retained his world championship. Jey Uso got some help from Cody Rhodes. Well, Cody Rhodes decided to make a match, and he wants a tag team match, which was the rumored tag team match. Logan Paul and John Cena teaming up in LA to take on Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, the world champion. So the two world champions will be in the main event at Money in the Bank, but it will be a tag team match where John Cena would team up with Logan Paul and against world champion Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. We're going to see that match coming up as well. So looking forward to seeing that Money in the Bank in 2 weeks. We got a lot of content for the Pro Wrestling Show, content over content. We're going to bring it to you with the predicted outcome and the review. So Cody Rhodes is back. Cody Rhodes making a lasting impression tonight on what he did tonight and making sure that John Cena did not meddle in the business of main event Jey Uso and Logan Paul. And main event Jey Uso got the 1-2-3, got the victory over Logan Paul, the world championship. So we saw that tonight. All right, that ends the Saturday Night Main Event review. We're going to move over right quickly to give you more information what's going on in Wrestling Hot Topics. Wrestling Hot Topics, we talk about this. We talk about this right here. Saturday Night Main Event, they made the announcement tonight that Evolution will be coming to it. So along with Saturday Night Main Event, Evolution, Atlanta, we'll see that as well. Evolution, Saturday Night Main Event in Atlanta. So the women's event will be coming as well as the Saturday Night Main Event the night before. So we'll see that coming up as well. A lot's going on, a lot of news information coming your way. And we're going to give it to you right here, what we have learned and what we have heard. So I guess that's been kind of it. It was kind of like a decent Saturday Night Main Event. It really wasn't. We already knew what was going on way before. So, hey, you know how that be. Well, before we leave, we're going to leave you with Cody Rhodes returning. Cody Rhodes returning after a month after losing the Undisputed Championship to John Cena. Cody Rhodes returned to make a match between himself and world champion Jey Uso against WWE champion John Paul at Money in the Bank. We'll have the predicted outcome for Money in the Bank in 2 weeks, as well as the review. But tomorrow will be AEW and NXT night, so we'll have multiple content episodes of the Pro Wrestling Show as well for you for those reviews and predicted outcomes as well. So, for me being Kendrick Dix, saying so long, thanks for watching the Saturday Night's Main Event review here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll see you tomorrow with AEW.